story. As such, I would like to challenge you to think as you go from one class to another, not only what that story will contribute to your life, but what you will contribute to that story. I challenge you to make your mark on UNA. You can pour your heart out on stage with a symphony, or you can give your time back to your community and any of the wonderful student organizations waiting to meet you here on campus. Regardless of what your interests may be, there is a place here for you, and there are people waiting here for you. Every one of the individuals behind me cares deeply about your success. Every one of them wants to see you better yourself and find the work that you seek. They will speak to you after class and in their offices about any question that you may have, and they will help you achieve your goals and more. More than this, they will remember your name, and when they see you in public, they will greet you with familiarity. That is not something that you can say about just any university. Rarely have I seen educators put so much into the work that they have chosen for themselves. And the friends that you will make here will last you a lifetime. There are thousands of students that come to this campus every day. I've only had an opportunity to meet a fraction of them, but I can say that every student that I've met in my time here at UNA has contributed something to my life. The strength of UNA comes from the diversity of its experiences. So go out and find someone who challenges you to look at the world in a new way. Speak to the person sitting next to you in class, at the SRC, or in the Commons. You'll be surprised to find yourself still speaking with them at 2 o'clock that morning. Take notice of the small things while you're here. Watch when nobody else is. Take time to appreciate the quiet moments. One day you will look back with fondness on the things that you saw that nobody else did. Go out, make your mark, and weave your own story into the one happening around you every day. Dedicate yourself to the time that you have been given here. Who knows, in a few years, you may have the opportunity to stand where I'm standing now. Thank you. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, Dr. Ross Alexander.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Thrasher, for your inspiring words, and thank you, Phi Kappa Phi, for hosting this convocation. To all our new first-year and transfer students, welcome to the academic community at the University of North Alabama. We are honored and pleased that you have chosen to pursue your education and degree at UNA. I pledge the following to you. First, you will be challenged to expand your thinking and worldview by our talented faculty and your fellow students. Learning can sometimes be confusing and uncomfortable, and it should be, so do not be dissuaded. It will be worth it. Second, you will have many opportunities to learn and grow both in and out of the classroom. Please take advantage of all of them. Third, by earning a degree at the University of North Alabama, you will be prepared and empowered to succeed in the rapidly changing global marketplace. We have many important traditions and symbols at the University of North Alabama. Our colors of purple and gold unify us as a campus and a community and distinguish us from other institutions. Please wear our campus colors as frequently as possible. Just as importantly, please do not wear those colors associated with some other universities in the state, which shall remain nameless. Our mascot, the Lions, also instills pride and spirit across campus. We all take great pride in being UNA Lions. We have many important academic traditions at UNA. Today, our faculty was led in the processional by purple banners that represent each of the 4 colleges that comprise our great university. The College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Business, the College of Education and Human Sciences, and the Anderson College of Nursing and Health Professions. You will also notice that we are dressed in these funny robes and hats. This regalia represents our individual academic disciplines and where we earned our degrees. Regalia is worn at special events like today's convocation and commencement. You will see that many of us have honor cords, which represent membership in various academic societies. As noted in your programs, UNA sponsors many such honor societies. I challenge you to apply yourselves in your studies so that you too may gain membership in one or several of these academic honor societies, which can have lifelong benefits. In closing, we are all committed to your success. Please take advantage of all the University of North Alabama has to offer you. You are joining a community and family that cares about you deeply. Good luck to you all. Thank you, and roar Lions. I am pleased to now introduce UNA President Dr. Kenneth Kitts, who does so much for our university and our students.
Good morning, everyone. You guys look fantastic. Please allow me to extend my personal welcome to each of you, and on behalf of the faculty, staff, and Board of Trustees, to welcome you to UNA. We're so glad that you've chosen to be a member of our pride, and we're committed to ensuring that you have an extraordinary experience here at the University of North Alabama. Now, we're gathered here today so that we may start your time at UNA with a moment of unity and inspiration and tradition. Your university is 188 years old. Think about that, 188 years old. The oldest four-year institution in the state of Alabama, and this is our 28th annual Fall Academic Convocation. Today we have the honor of hearing from UNA alumnus, Dr. Graham Sisson. Dr. Sisson is the Executive Director of Governor Ivey's Office on Disability, as well as the State ADA Coordinator and Assistant Attorney General for the Alabama Department of Rehabilitation Services. He graduated summa cum laude in 1987 from UNA with a Bachelor of Science in Accounting and minors in History and English. He received both the Keller Key, the highest award given to a student, and the Turris Fidelis Key. He also served as SGA Treasurer his junior year, SGA President his senior year, and was an active member of Phi Kappa Phi, ODK, Sigma Tau Delta, and Alpha Tau Omega fraternity. In 1990, Dr. Sisson graduated from Vanderbilt Law School, and in 2016, he graduated with his PhD from Auburn University. Prior to being appointed Assistant Attorney General in 1998, he was in private practice, specializing in disability law. Acting as Assistant Attorney General and State ADA Coordinator, he became an adjunct professor with the Birmingham School of Law, and in 2006, Dr. Sisson began teaching doctoral courses in disability law and history at Auburn University. All of Dr. Sisson's accomplishments are enough to motivate each of us, but his story started out differently than he had originally intended. In 1982, just 2 days before he was to report to cadet basic training at the United States Military Academy at West Point, New York, Dr. Sisson was injured in a motor vehicle collision with a drunk driver, and this collision left him paralyzed at the T6 level and with a closed head injury. Throughout his career, Dr. Sisson has given more than 400 lectures on the Americans with Disabilities Act and related laws. Because of his story and his knowledge and passion on this topic, he has emerged as an important national voice in the area of disability law. We're proud of all of his accomplishments, and it is an honor to welcome him back home to UNA. I know his words will inspire you and stand as a testament to the success each of you are capable of achieving. Dr. Sisson, I'm so grateful you've chosen to be with us today. Everyone, please join me in giving a great Lion welcome to our 2018 Fall Academic Convocation speaker, Dr. Graham Sisson.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to be here today. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you. You are beginning an exciting and incredible journey here at the University of North Alabama. You are taking an important step in your lives by continuing your formal education beyond high school or community college. Education is one of life's great equalizers. It will open many doors for you, including access to lucrative and rewarding careers. Take your academic studies at the University of North Alabama seriously. Treat your role as a student like a job. Show up for class on time and regularly. Those who make the best grades are the ones who consistently attend class. It is amazing what you can learn just by being present in the classroom. Being present means turning off your cell phone and other devices that will distract your full attention from your professor. Develop good study habits. This means doing homework assignments and reading as it becomes due. Be prepared for class by doing the reading. Reading is very important, so you're going to hear that several times. Seek out tutors if you feel you need further guidance or direction on difficult concepts or theories. Ask questions if you do not understand what is being taught or discussed. Do not be an inactive potted plant. Let me repeat that. Do not be an inactive potted plant. Become engaged in the classroom by joining discussions. Some professors teach by the Socratic method, which does not use a lecture where the teacher does all the speaking. The Socratic method teaches by asking you questions about the subject matter. It may also work for you to see your professor after class in his or her office. Take the opportunity to develop a personal relationship with your professor on a professional basis. Develop mentoring relationships with your professors. I majored in accounting and developed a mentoring relationship with Dr. Royal Knight. He taught me many things. He, like me, had a mobility disability. Do not wait until the last minute to study or write papers. I know a lot of us procrastinate, but try to resist that temptation. Pace yourself. Doing a little every day is much better than cramming everything into the night before a test or before a written assignment is due and getting stressed out. There will be time to play and have fun. I know that's what you're thinking about. You should strive to maintain a good balance between your studies and your social activities. Do your studying and classwork before you go out with your friends. This takes self-discipline, I know, and you will be tempted to have fun first. Resist that temptation. Again, be self-disciplined and study first. Develop this habit and stick to it. You will not regret it. Socialization is vital and can lead to good soft skills that are important in being able to relate to people and getting along with them and are necessary for all jobs. It is true that not all learning occurs in the classroom, so interacting with other people outside the classroom is very important. Now let me tell you about my story and journey at the University of North Alabama, and then give you further helpful insights to ensure your academic, and I'm emphasizing academic and social success at my alma mater. My 4 years at UNA were the best 4 years of my life until I met my wife, Victoria. After being in the wrong place at the wrong time within my own neighborhood in Sheffield, I became a person with a disability, as President Kitts has related, after a 1982 head-on collision with a drunk driver. I sustained a spinal cord injury and a head injury, and I was in a coma for 8.5 weeks. I had to come a long way from that to where I am today. But UNA was instrumental in bringing my success today. Where formerly I was perfectly physically fit, I was now paralyzed from the waist down and a permanent wheelchair user, and had to overcome a significant brain injury. My whole life changed instantly and permanently at that time in 1982. I was only 17 years old. I'm now 53 years old. I decided not to give up. I would go forward and continue my education. Prior to my injury, I had been valedictorian in my high school graduating class, and as Dr. Kitts related, was appointed to the United States Military Academy, West Point, as a principal nominee for Alabama. Upon my paralysis, I became physically disqualified and was not able to attend. I had to start over and rebuild my life. UNA was a great starting point, as it will be for you too. While undergoing rehabilitation at Spain Rehabilitation Center in Birmingham, I had a nurse who told me the one thing that has become my motto to this day: never give up, the sky's the limit. Never give up, the sky's the limit. I encourage you to apply that to your own lives. Excuse me while I turn the page here. I've only got about 10 more pages, I'm just kidding. On June 27th, everything changed my life except for this, my attitude. You probably heard this before, but it's worth repeating. Attitude is everything. Attitude is everything. If you work hard enough, anything is possible if you believe in yourself. Anything is possible if you believe in yourself. This is why education is so important. It lays the foundation for future success. Use it to set both short and long-term goals. Goals are important because they animate a person's character and give him or her direction and a roadmap for future success. Be your future and determine it by setting goals. Successful accomplishment of one goal leads to success on other goals. Success begets or leads to more success. After my disability, I went to college and was graduated top of my class. This was my long-term goal. I also became SGA president and was a member of Alpha Tau Omega fraternity. My goal was to acquire academic and social skills. I then went to law school at Vanderbilt University. This was another long-term goal. My short-term goals included attending every class, studying first, making good grades from the first test. It's important to set from that first test. A good goal is to start out strong on your tests, as I've stated. Your ultimate grade is the average of all your test scores and papers. I always like going into the final exam having an A. And I ended up making 1B at the University of North Alabama, and that was in tax accounting. Pretty tough class. I did not allow my limitations to slow me down, though. You can do the same thing whatever your limitations are. In the words of Alfred Lord Tennyson, in his great Ulysses poem, you must learn to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. You must learn to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. Do not yield to the temptation to party excessively. Work before fun. Getting back to attitude, have a positive one, and the world will come to you. Be open to new ideas and new relationships. This is a new experience. Your past world is over. Embrace the new one at the University of North Alabama. You will meet new exciting people and be exposed to fresh new ideas and concepts that may challenge your prior beliefs. You should not expect affirmation or confirmation of all of your present thoughts and ideas. Learning is uncomfortable, if you've heard today. Take that and learn new things. You will grow as a person at UNA if you take advantage of all that it has to offer. You will become a new person with a new perspective on life. Final words. Don't give up. Believe in yourself. Be positive. Be open to new ideas and relationships. Set goals. So, congratulations on the start of your new academic career at the University of North Alabama. I wish you success. And remember, go Lions!
Thank you, Dr. Sisson, for sharing your story with us and for your wonderful advice. Never give up. The sky is the limit. We are indeed honored to have had you speak to us today and inspire our freshmen and transfer students. As we conclude today's program, Dr. Ian Lepke will direct the UNA courses in singing the alma mater. After the alma mater, please wait at your seat until all those who are seated on the stage have completed the recessional. Everyone is then invited to a reception in the GUC Atrium. Classes will resume at 11 o'clock. We thank you for being here today. Dr. Ian Leckie.
Good morning. The UNA choruses will sing verse 1 and the chorus. Please join us again on verse 1 and the chorus. Please stand as you are able.